Hello everyone. My name is Susan Damiani and I'm the Director of Gift Planning at St. John's University. I'm also the Director of the McAllen Society, which is our legacy society. And I'm really excited today. We're having a wonderful day filming some of our promos for our upcoming Power Hour, where we'll be covering French food and culture. And you're wondering where we are. We're in Jackson Heights, Queens, at the fabulous, magnificent Bistro Eloise. And I have the pleasure of being here with Gregory Bruhn. Greg and I have become, I feel like you're my best friend now because we've been working on this project and it's been so much fun. I hope you're having fun.
It's been great to explore French culture again and of course share this amazing lunch today.
Oh, terrific. Yeah, the lunch was superb. How do you say that?
Superb.
Superb. Magnifique. I took 4 years of French and it's slowly coming back to me. But Greg is the director of our outreach program for international education. And Greg, what is your background? How long have you been here at St. John's?
So I myself was a study abroad student when I was an undergraduate, and I was able to live in France for a year. And I was so fortunate to live in Normandy, which is one of the most remarkable, rugged, wild provinces in France. I also got to live with a French family and explore French food right at the table at home and really see how French people live.
That's great.
And so I've been at St. John's now for about 5 years, where I work as the Director of Outbound Programs in our Office of International Education. And St. John's is really ahead of the curve in terms of providing really quality opportunities for our students to get around the world, and especially during one of our campuses, which is in Paris.
I know, and I haven't been there yet, but our Globetrotters, if you become a member of the McAllen Society, we were supposed to travel, actually maybe a week ago, we would have been in Paris, and because of the pandemic, unfortunately we couldn't be there. But we have a trip planned for next year, and if you join our Power Hour, you'll hear all about the details, and we're going to visit Normandy. So when Greg talks about it, I can't wait to see it because it's on my bucket list.
Yeah, that's a beautiful region. It's a must-see if you're visiting Paris anyway. It's right next door. It's unparalleled cuisine. And some of the most amazing coast you'll see.
History too, right?
Yeah, the depth of history, especially for Americans going over there and seeing these things that date back centuries and centuries, and the buildings that are still standing.
That's great.
The history of art, and of course everyone's favorite, which is the history of French food.
We love that. So, we're hoping to go back, hoping to visit Paris with the Globetrotters, but I'm thinking about that. Like, what's even the outlook for the semester for international education? Our Paris campus, our Rome campus, and we still have the Ireland campus, right?
Yeah, we do have the programs.
So what's going to happen? What's the outlook for it?
And so it has been a really tough year, of course, and we have suspended a lot of our study abroad programs until next May. But we do anticipate once travel restrictions start lifting, that students will be able to get back next May, next summer. We're planning really heavily for next fall. But in the meantime, we also have a lot of new initiatives, creating virtual exchanges with our international partners in foreign countries to create new coursework so that students who can't travel right now still have the opportunity to work with international students from other countries.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and on top of that, we're launching a new series of virtual internships, so that students can work with companies with whom we already have relationships in Paris and in Rome for academic credit, gaining the global competencies that they really need for the job market after they leave St. John's. And so, it's a delight for me being at St. John's because we really are ahead of the game in terms of the types of opportunities we provide. And even in these downtimes where travel seems impossible, there are still ways to connect with the world and really gain something academically that will be useful for them beyond their days at St. John's.
That's terrific. I connected with an alumnus that's who resides in London. He's in the financial industry. So is that someone that could probably participate in the internship program?
Absolutely, and that's what's great about being in this field is that you really maintain connections and maintain these relationships with our alumni who really live all over the world and are hopefully ready to keep working at St. John's in their profession and help training the next generation of global workers.
Exactly. The alumni out there, wherever you are, please get in contact with Greg.
Yeah, you're a very important piece of international education.
Definitely.
For sure.
It's just as I'm an alumna of St. John's, it's just so important to network, and that's why we have our electronic newsletter and our power hours, just to reconnect and to stay connected during these challenging times. It's so important. So with that said, I'm going to let Greg close this hello from Jackson Heights on our power hour. You can give a little commercial.
I'll be talking about my experiences in Normandy and really taking everybody on a small tour of some of the amazing places that are really next door to Paris. We'll of course can't do this without including an overview of Norman food, Norman cuisine. You cannot help but eat tremendously while you were there. But of course I'd like to include some of the art and some of the history, and for me who is a literature professor, to look at some of the famous authors that come from the area.
That's great.
I'll also be in conversation with the owner of Bistro Eloise, who comes from Brittany, right next door, another rugged, incredible region of France with its own cuisine. Everyone, of course, knows the Breton crêpe and the galette. And so we'll be talking a little bit about the two regions that we love most in France, and hopefully inspiring you for your own time.
It sounds really wonderful. You have to join us, and we have an excuse to eat again at Bistro Eloise. And by all means, it's open for business. It's not only takeout, so hopefully you'll fall in love with the bistro as I have fallen in love with it, and you'll come and dine. And definitely when you come, say hello to Vincent and tell him you're from St. John's University. So what did we say?
It's a chin chin.
Chin chin.
Bon appétit.
Bon
And
appétit.
See you Tuesday.